Opening the third eye, it's not just a one-time journey. Looking at life through the third eye is like seeing a sort of magical tapestry of connected energies. It's about realizing that, our thoughts aren't just in our heads. They're powerful forces that shape our reality. So as I dug deeper into, the mystical understanding, I saw that our thoughts are like paintbrushes, coloring the canvas of our lives. The river of thought is vast, and exploring its depths needs constant effort. But with each step, I have good news for you. Each intentional thought, each time we consciously make a positive decision for our lives, the third eye opens a bit more, connecting us more profoundly with the universe. Let me tell you a story that goes deep into how we think, kind of like exploring a magical part of ourselves called the Third Eye Chakra. Imagine it as a journey, not just through our daily lives, but, through the thoughts and feelings in our minds and hearts. Now, once upon a time, in the story of my life, I realized something important about our thoughts. It was like finding an invisible river that connects people. A river formed by the ideas and feelings we have. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Donnie Darko, but it's just like that. Energy flowing between all of us. So in the ups and downs of life, I found myself in a sort of certain way of thinking that seemed to shape what happened to me. It felt like the universe responded to the vibes I sent into this unseen river. Positive thoughts brought positive experiences. And negative thoughts, it seemed to attract more negativity into my life. More people that were low vibe. And as I started to really, become conscious about these things around me, this got me thinking about the third eye chakra. This is a special energy center linked to intuition and spiritual insight. It's really like having an inner eye that can see beyond what's physically there, picking up on energies that make up our existence. So I decided to go on a journey to open and explore my third eye chakra, my intuition, my psychic abilities. And at first, I was super shaky. Shifting from how we, usually think to a more intuitive and spiritually aware mindset took so much practice, so much consistent awareness, and it's about letting go of old ways of thinking, really, and navigating through the currents of higher understanding. I discovered that successful people in business and life, they ride a wave of positive thoughts. It's not just about money or success. It's about being in a stream of consciousness that matches our goals. This idea also applies to opening the third eye. It's about picking thoughts that lead to spiritual growth and insight. It's really like stepping into a river of wisdom and intuition, letting these currents guide us to understand ourselves and the universe in a much better, healthier way. I was overcome by fear and negativity. And those thoughts, those feelings, they act as rocks in the river, blocking the flow of higher awareness. So opening our third eye means really changing our thoughts from fear to courage, from negativity to positivity. It's really like building a mental dam. And this mental dam, it lets only the purest waters of spiritual insight flow. See, opening our third eye and consciously creating our own world, when we truly take that step into uncertainty with meditative practices, what happens is you can't go back. It's actually hard to go back to the old self. Once you see the truth, once you start to uncover and become aware, it's really, really difficult to unsee it. Now for me, I went right back into drinking. I couldn't handle it. I drank alcohol all the time, and really all that does is keep you in that low vibrational state of negativity, fear, never really getting up to like the middle stages of courage, And what it took for me was finding support. I had to truly search for support from people with similar thoughts that I wanted to obtain. Just like in business, where shared positive thoughts create a strong force. Being around those on a similar spiritual path makes the journey of opening the third eye and keeping it open and acknowledging its presence and what you are being shown much easier. So I noticed that negative talk, it became like a pollution in my spiritual river, really, and it clouded my visions, it clouded my goals. So I started talking about positive things and spiritual growth. And it's about keeping the river of thought clear, letting the third eye see beyond the everyday stuff. Being around people helped me so much because when you're around those who understand the importance of spiritual growth, it became so crucial to not let that negativity or, mundane things of everyday life affect me. And our energy, our insights act as guides. It helped me navigate the currents of higher understanding. So, really, it's like choosing companions who are on the same boat in this same river of spiritual exploration. Looking at life through the third eye is it's like seeing a magical tapestry of connected energies. It's about realizing that thoughts aren't just in our heads. They are powerful forces. They shape our reality. They truly do. So as I dug deeper into this mystical understanding, I truly saw that our thoughts are like paintbrushes. They color the canvas of our lives. And so here I am on my journey, helping others find their way. This is a quest to unlock the mysteries of the third eye and ride the currents of thought that lead to spiritual awakening. It's an adventure, an ongoing quest to connect with higher streams of consciousness. See, we must let our third eye light up the path ahead. We must see the beauty in these endeavors. I learned that we're like magnets for the kinds of thoughts we entertain. If you're always thinking about sick, guess what? You might actually start feeling unwell. So, you know what I did? I switched my focus completely. Now, I've talked about this before. I grew up in a funeral business, and I was surrounded by low vibration, people from all walks of life. And to this day, I still see people living life under negative, low vibrational circumstances, and they are continually trying to put a band-aid on their problems, on the fact that they don't get what they want, or victimizing themselves, coming up with excuses. And truly, stepping into uncertainty through meditative practices, in my opinion, is the only way. It's the only way to uncover who we truly are and move forward in a, more loving manner. Because in the end, I think you know as well as I do, it's all about maintaining the vibration of love for not only everybody else, but first and foremost for you and me. When we take that and we make that change in our minds, there's no going back. That's when we truly begin to harness reality creation to attract the right things into our lives. Positive things, helpful things, stuff that it helps the greater good. And that's really what it's all about, because when you make that shift, your life changes other lives, but also your life changes your life. This is why I now dedicate my life to helping people get past all that and make the changes that I did. And through meditation is how I greatly improved my life. And that's exactly why I've created my Inner Sanctuary Meditation. Right there in the comments, it's in the description, I'll pin it to the comments. This is where I began. This is how we truly find that centered place, which everything stems from. It is absolutely possible to make profound changes in our lives, but it can't be done in this physical world. You have to dig deep. You have to disconnect. And by doing this, sometimes it's hard because, we're thrown in our face everything that we have been trying to run away from, and you can't deny it. You have to integrate and become better. And that's how you do it, is through positive thought, through becoming consciously aware of the programs that are running us. rewiring, creating new subconscious beliefs is really where we move forward. Through meditation, this is totally possible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, my friend.